Wait, here, I can actually do it. Hold on. Okay. We're doing the last level of Toybox. Yeah, I know. We have a 3-4. I I don't know if I want to do. I'll do it. I'll do it. I just feel like it almost makes sense to try and do the challenges all at the end, and I don't think you need to do it in order to get to the next world. So I don't know. I might try it. But anyway, we're doing. Sorry, no furnace. Let me just have a look here. This is Toy Tower. Never mind. I thought this. I got confused. I got very confused because that was the third level of the desert world. All right, so Toy Tower. I understand why it's called Toy Tower. There is a very, very tall mountain here that we're going to have to navigate around. However, we do have a pretty good, like step ladder-ish setup going on here. What are our resources? 60, 70, 50. No money, only 2 people. Farms are going to have to be our first resource that we farm for. This one looks pretty inaccessible, so I'll have to do that one later. These 2 look pretty good, and so does this one, I suppose. I don't want to use too many resources to make this first loop. You know, I guess I can spare a couple of clay or bricks, sorry, to get over this hump here. So this looks like a pretty straightforward loop. Come down, get these 2, go up, back up, farm. Actually, no, hold on. Go here, farm, down here, farm, and then up to windmill. I guess that means I'm going to be going over this. Okay, so let's start building. I'm not going to time lapse just yet. I am cognizant of the fact that my videos are long despite having many time lapses in it. I would like to remedy this because, you know, I know that not everyone wants to watch a hour-long video about me struggling with a train. But, you know, there's not a lot I can do outside of, like, just basically doing more time lapses or, like, just, like, I don't know. You know, like, it's a problem. It's a problem I'm not necessarily sure how to fix. I think I'm going to make this one a 3-carriage long one. So we're going to make this... My mouse is... I'm going to get a new mouse. I promise. It's a real problem. We're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna go like this. And I do like this trick. This trick has served me well. You know, basically only supplying the carriages that need to be supplied, and that way we save on a few extra clay for platforms. We save on a it's just good. I like it. It's good. Trust me. I'm an expert. I'm gonna be the, you know, Soko Loco expert. That's this channel now. I'm sorry. So we can just do like a thing like that. I love this. This is always fun for me. And then it's gonna come back. It's gonna go up this way, and then up here. Oh God, make it stop. Make it stop. I wish there was a cancel. There is a cancel button. I can just right click. Perfect. I didn't know that. He says he's an expert and he doesn't even know. So the real problem here is, okay, so I know that you can have trains going, like the platforms actually going around corners. The only issue is that that means that not every carriage is going to get met. I almost kind of want to put 2 trains on this carriage, if that makes sense. That's something I've never done, like ever, and it's something I wouldn't mind kind of trying my hand at, because oh, we're running out of wood actually. Wow, we're actually out of wood. And we're actually completely out of wood. Okay, that's fine. We'll figure it out. I'm sure there's a corner here or there I can cut. Oh, I just realized this needs to be remedied. This is not good. And of course that means actually, you know what? We're gonna make this out of steel. So I think 60 wood seems like a lot. I think I should cut one of these farms out if I'm being completely honest, because I don't think we really need that many right away, and we'll save some clay and wood. I'm just gonna continue calling it clay. Apparently, that's what my brain is settled on. Brains are fun. This is. I guess we can do this. This is weird, but it does work. And we solve a problem right away, which is how are we going to do this windmill? Actually, no, it doesn't solve that problem at all, because I'm realizing, no, this is a bummer. I think I'm gonna need to do another bridge over this, like this. Oh, I can't. Oh, this is bad. This is an interesting problem. Okay, time lapse. Okay, I know that wasn't much of a time lapse because I really had to puzzle it out. I'm gonna go with plan A, which is a weird plan, I'll grant you, but we're gonna try it because it's interesting anyway. Oh, these are not gonna connect. That's a problem. I thought that these would connect for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. I mean, here's the thing: is I could. No, I couldn't. Okay. The reason I thought that you could connect two trains together is because there's an achievement for literally doing so. I wonder if you have to do a cart and then a train. I'm just curious about how this mechanic works. Nope, that still doesn't work. I'm not sure. I might look into that achievement later then. We don't need a wood carriage yet. So the issue is that I had to bend this around the corner. Now the solution, there isn't really a good solution. The one solution is to have two different stations at this. That's actually not a bad solution. It means, like, one's going to collect one and then the other one is going to collect the other. It kind of works. Here, we'll do it like this. So like that. So basically the train will stop here twice, delivering both wheat. And this kind of works. It does kind of work. I'm really struggling, I will admit, with the depth perception on this, because I have to do, like, I can't see behind the windmill basically at all. So I'm just gonna have to hope that did actually place correctly. Let me just make sure. I don't know. I don't know. It really feels like it's all behind there. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. I think it did actually place correctly that time. Oh my god. This I won't lie, this is rough. It's a little bit rough. Okay. Nope, that's still placed behind it. Oh my god. Deliver me from this hellish nightmare. Okay, so This is fine. It's a little bit funky, but I honestly think that's the point, right? This was gonna always be a little bit funky. Um, we only have 2 farms in the mix. Honestly, I don't know how we would incorporate more than that. All right. Well, priorities are an interesting thing, and sometimes you got to prioritize playing Animal Crossing with your mom. So, what was I doing again? We're making trains, buddy. Yo, we're making trains. So, we're gonna make a couple of food wagons. What is this? This isn't what I want. This is not my world. Okay. We're buying some food. Things. They're things. And then I think this will work fine. It's gonna be a little bit strange, and it's not exactly going to be super I don't know, good, like convenient, optimal, efficient, other adjectives. Are those adjectives? Those are adjectives, right? Yes. So anyway, we're gonna go here. We're gonna drop off, pick up. No. You know what? No, we're not. We're going to come here, drop off. And then we're gonna come here, drop off, pick up. Now, the thing that is really concerning to me, I don't think this is gonna work. I really, really don't think this is gonna work. I think we need to use bridges. I know. I'm sorry. Time makes fools of us all. I'm just gonna have to make this business, and then we're gonna do it with bridges. This is gonna be the most expensive bridge ever, I think, for what we need it to do. And we basically just need to make a loop like this, so that first of all, our platform can reach all of the carriages on our train, as well as the fact that it occurs to me that the other method wasn't going to work ever, because I wonder, can you have like, no, I was wondering if you could have like split bridges. It was never going to work because I need to have skids up here, platforms, because otherwise how is it going to pick it up and such and stuff like that. It wasn't gonna happen. So the other thing I'm noticing, or is concerning to me, is this business here. There's no actual good way for the train to get back to to our original position. So I'm wondering how this is. I don't know how to solve this. I think that we solve it via not great methods. I think we have to do something like this. It just saves it from having to go down here again. Saves a very small amount of time. So, it is what it is. Okay, so now we go here, we pick up, we drop off, and then we go here and we drop off. Do it. It occurs to me I should get the people at the farms. Let's just see the train do the loop once, just to make sure that we've got everything right. It's going to go there, pick up, drop off, go down, loop around. Oh, we also don't have a good way. Man, this loop is not good. It's got to go all the way around here just to come to this, come to the station. That's a bummer. I don't like, there's not really a good way of solving that problem. I actually don't think I can solve that problem. So that's a real bummer. The other thing, like, I'm wondering if the game or this level is intended for us to have 2 trains doing this food loop, like basically setting up this system again on the other side. It's not great. It's not it doesn't look good. This is a challenge for sure. Do we have a smelter? We do have a smelter. We have a stonemason. Do we have a woodcutter? I missed it that one time, so I have to make sure I don't miss it anymore. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing a woodcutting. Oh, there it is. Sawmill. So yeah, I'm very prone to just like being blind to the sawmill. It doesn't appear on my radar. So we don't really have anything we can turn into a marketplace, unless of course, can I turn this thing into a market? I can turn this into a market. I wonder if it's better or different. I think that if I turn this store into a market, it'll mean I can't get these upgrades. So what I should do is get these upgrades first and then convert it. I think that might actually be a good solution. The problem, though, the thing that concerns me is I don't think that it will be a good solution. Well, I think if we want to, this is going to sound weird, but I think if we want to have a market, we should probably turn the smelter into the market, because it's more convenient to basically buy our iron than it is to make it. It's more convenient to just have a loop for money than it is to make it. That's just how it is. And if we're going to do the money route, we may as well convert our smelting oven into the market, so that we have, we can just buy more iron. So we do have 2 more people. I don't think putting more people on these farms would actually help at all, because they're already making the wheat in time. This bread is barely making it in time. It is making it though, so fingers crossed. I think that it would be a good idea to convert some of this track into steel. I'm gonna stop talking though, because I'm trying to keep these episodes a little bit shorter. So I think the next part is to get wood cutting going, because we're almost out of wood. I'm probably gonna have to use some steel in order to get this next part going. So I'm gonna get that going, and I will see you soon. All right. Hello. Welcome back. So this one of the reasons I like this game is that it really does it pushes you to your limit. And kind of makes you really consider how you use your resources. And a good example of that is here. I had basically nothing left. No resources left, nothing, and I'm just realizing this forest is actually not even on the same level as this lumber camp, so I'm already like doing weird stuff here. But also, like, just look at this. I had no track left, so we had to use wood. Now I have a bit of not wood, sorry, platforms. It's weird that we, like, for once we have like basically more brick than we have like any other resource in a weird way. It's strange, especially when we're dealing with a level where we have like multiple levels. You'd think that we would run out of brick very quickly with ramps. I've somehow kept the number of ramps down, but we have had to use a lot of steel for this bridge here. It sucks. And I mean, my original method would have been fine, except for the fact that I really didn't know how the train was going to be able to drop off and pick up. The windmill tends to only work when it has some platforms. So even one platform, and every single bit of space was being taken up by bridge. I suppose what we could have done is just like extended the bridge out a little bit. It would have used 3 tiles instead of like, what is it, 6? I think that's 6. So that would have saved us actually quite a bit of steel. Might even be worth doing just to like cut things back a little bit, but I'm unconcerned. This is fine for now. So we have wood. I wouldn't mind having a garage, but we can't really do that yet. I think what we should be doing next is, now that I have a bit of wood, I should just like have this train basically dropping off the wood to be turned into money. I think that's that is the move. I'm not sure what we're doing with the money just yet. I think I am going to turn the smelting oven into a marketplace, because then we can just like buy steel. I don't know. And then there's always the question: do we buy a warehouse? I don't think we do. I think that there's just way too much going on. We just need to make houses. That's really the only thing we need to do. So, it's, there's not really like, it sounds strange. Oh my God, my mouse. But we're actually like fairly close to achieving our goals. If I can just make money and then buy iron, then I think that we will be able to pretty much, make the route we do. I get kind of distracted in this game by like, oh, we need clay, or we need brick, we need wood, we need this, we need that. No, you don't. What we need are 5 extra houses. We already have 3 extra houses. So really all we need is another platform on this oh my God, on this tower, like this, and another train making that route. So ultimately, what we really need is steel. I can make steel happen. We do have some convenient rocks and wood, so maybe buying steel is not the play after all. I'm just kind of thinking out loud, to be honest. So I think we have enough brick. If I was to salvage this loop, which I can do, I think after these woods have like completely been deforested, then I'll have enough wood to basically make whatever route I want. So I'll turn these rocks and woods into steel, and we'll just go from there. We'll just make a normal route. We'll get the steel, and I'm gonna basically progress with this method of like, we're just gonna make the loops we need instead of the loops we think we need. Like, I'm not going to make like 3 loops together, rock and wood and steel and bread. We really just, we need a little bit of wood to make our loops, and now we need a little bit of steel to make our next loop. That's it. It doesn't have to be more complicated than that. And we can also, I mean, we do need a little bit of brick, but like, we can do these things. We have the convenience. We have the time to basically, we'll just make, after we're done collecting wood, we'll collect some bricks, and that'll be fine. We don't need to overcomplicate things. So these woods have been deforested. That means I'm going to kill this. I think that I might do brick next, and just to make sure I have enough brick, because I am going to need, I guess, like three brick or 3 platforms here. 3 stations here, and then 3 stations at the smelting oven. So I know I don't have enough. I am going to kill these. Actually, I do have enough. Okay, sorry, thinking out loud again. I'm going to do another time lapse for making steel. We're just going to make steel, and I think I already have enough brick to basically do the final loop. We'll see. I might even like test it just to see if I have enough. See you on the other side. All right, so this is pretty cramped. You might notice like this is not a good situation. These trains are going to likely bump into each other at some point or another. Maybe right here. Nope. But it is what it is. It's gotta work like this, unfortunately. I will I'm gonna try and make a bit of steel to start with, and then maybe I'll start taking the steel to the store. I don't really know how I'm going to do that, but also you may have noticed I am strapped for brick as well. Like I need brick. So I like, and this is the purpose of these, the toy box levels is like you really are stuck for space. Space is almost a commodity, as well as the resources that you need. So it's going to be tricky. I think what I'll likely do is just kind of strip mine this section, and then see if maybe I have enough steel to build the bridge here. I don't really have enough rock, so I might have to do yet another loop specifically with resource, like gathering resources in mind. I could do like a little thing here and then like set up a mine here and here just to like gather some more bricks, because I really don't have enough. Exemplified by the fact that I almost didn't have enough just to make this simple loop going. So yeah, I need more brick. Honestly, I think that a good solution would have been to go the money route after all. I don't know though. It really is like a choice you make. You can do it however way you want. Part of why I appreciate this game is like, you're not really, there's no penalty for getting it wrong or making, choosing the way, like how you want to do it. So, I think I might just time lapse for a little bit longer, including a loop where I make rock, or brick, because that is really just, it's just kind of a matter of time. I'm not setting up like 3 or 4 loops to get all the resources I need. I'm setting up a couple loops as I need them. I don't know if this is like the way I'm meant to do things. And obviously in like the challenge level, I think the toy box challenge level is going to be one of the hardest ones, because I just straight up am going to probably have to set up multiple loops. But for now, the way I'm choosing to kind of deal with things is, since, space is such a commodity, is to set up loops for resources, gathering the resources, and then, tearing down those loops. So I save on space. The 2 loops we're absolutely going to need are the food loops. So ultimately, I am still being challenged by that. But, for now, it's not. I'm choosing a way to kind of navigate around it as opposed to like facing it head on. Anyway, time-lapse time. I will see you probably when we have enough resources. I don't know, arbitrarily defined by myself, I suppose, for the next food loop. I think, maybe like when this says like 70 or something like that. We'll see. All right, quick update. So, we're getting bricks. Should be good soon. I suppose I should have gotten money set up anyway, because I realized that part of the goal is to get homes going, and I think that speed is actually not a bad thing. Like I think when you're setting up homes or getting more homes, it's one of the few places where having more speed is actually like, viable is not necessarily the word I'm looking for, but like important. So I'm gonna do this loop for a couple times until I'd say we have like 30 brick, and then maybe I keep wanting to get money, but our store is not exactly in a convenient place, so I'm really not sure. Maybe I'll set up a really weird loop around that'll get us some money, just enough to upgrade a few things. And then after that, once we've made a couple upgrades, we can think about finally setting up our final loop that will get our food home. And that'll be it. I think this is, I mean, like the way I'm tackling things might be kind of a long haul method, but it's working for me. So, I'm enjoying this. Let's make this final time lapse a thing. No, there's, I guess, one more. I'm gonna get the resources I need, and that's 30 bricks now. And I suppose what I'll do is I'll try and set up a money loop. I'll probably use the sawmill again and in these woods because it's a little bit easier, and just deliver planks to the store. And that'll be pretty much it. Buy a couple upgrades, and then I will set up the last loop with the windmill for our food. So we have enough brick. I'll see you soon as I set up the last couple loops. All right. Hello. I'll be honest, if this route works, it'll be a complete fluke. This is not a good method. I have this has given me the greatest amount of difficulty. I won't lie about it. It's a real challenge. I tried doing two separate bridges or two separate access points to this. I did it, I guess. Two separate access points to this windmill. That didn't really work because in order to like finagle like descent to ground level was just like, I don't know how I would have done it, to be honest. It would have been very resource intensive, and I'm not sure what would have been a good method. I guess I would have had to come, like, part of the problem is the smelting oven is right here. The smelting oven is actually giving me a lot of trouble. And I guess the stonemason would have given me trouble as well. But I would have had to like come through here, come route, or like it maybe there was a way to do it, but I couldn't figure it out. So this is not a great method, but a method all the same. The reason I don't think it should work, and it is working now as a complete fluke, is if this signal doesn't really, it's not good for detecting if a train is on a loop. It just kind of gives you very direct or immediate warning of like, oh hey, there's a train immediately on the other side. I do wish the signals were a little bit smarter, but you can't. It's as good as it can be, really. So the problem is that if one train is coming in the opposite direction, there'd be no way for this signal to basically warn the other train, and basically they would just lock up. Fortunately, I think both of these loops are pretty much long enough that they kind of just the timing just works out conveniently. I assure you, I did not like figure that out. It was just a happy accident. I figured, well, I'll just do it and see if it works. If it works, that's great. If not, then I'll have to figure something else out. But Also, I mean, like, we didn't really need that many more houses. We only needed 5. So, you know, I figure if this is going to break, it's probably going to take time to break. And in the meantime, we'll probably achieve our goal. But as it happened, it turned out like pretty much perfect. I don't think that there's any real way to improve on this. So that's kind of really cool. This is one of the reasons I love this game is it's just like it really does make you have to build on what you've already learned. Just because I've figured out how to do a couple loops in a very efficient way, does not mean I have, the keys to the kingdom. Every single level has made me rethink, relearn, and really puzzle things out. Even though I've learned so much, it's still teaching me, and that's really cool. I really like that. So let's see what we get from our star, and I guess on the next episode we're going to be doing the toy challenge. I'm not looking forward to this because I have a funny feeling that the way I've been like solving things has not been correct. I feel like it's been incorrect, just wholly, because I feel like the part of the challenge of the toy box is you are given limited space and you need to figure out how to make multiple loops to just to work with that limited space. And what I've been doing is ignoring that challenge and instead making singular loops, reaping the resources that I need, and then moving on. So, it really is in a lot of ways ignoring the challenge, but maybe that is part of the challenge. Maybe it's like just knowing that, figuring that out is part of it. But it does feel a little bit unsatisfying because you're like, well, I'm just kind of waiting until I have enough resources and then killing the loop that gives me those resources and then moving on to the next thing. I notice I don't have an arrow, so I do actually have to do the challenge before I can move on to the next world. That's fine. I'm totally good with that, actually. So we got our brick. I think the last resource we need from these presents is the bread, and then steel. We need steel, so that's probably gonna be in the next world. We'll get steel. I bet you will get bread. No, actually we won't because we don't get a star from the toy challenge. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this series. I'm enjoying it, and I'm determined to finish it because I know I've been like killing a lot of things lately. If you've made it this far and you actually enjoy my Caves of Cut series, Caves of Cut is coming back very soon. The big long-awaited update came out. So, thank you all 2 of you for sticking around so you get to hear that. Anyway, take it easy. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Do all of those things. And I hope you have a good day. Take it easy.